You are quite a good tipper.
Yeah.
Particularly on the business card. You get very generous.
I'm actually more generous on my own card.
I
just can't spend your money.
I got that food before. I don't worry about it.
How much, what percent do you normally put on? They were talking about this on Flagrant last week.
Well, it used to be 10%, wasn't it? 10% felt like the standard.
Yeah, the tight twat, yeah.
It matters how much you spend.
I think 10%.
It doesn't. That's the whole point of using percentages.
No, it doesn't. I reckon if you spent like £1,000 and you give them only 100 quid.
No, but that's the thing with percentages. It still works really well, doesn't it?
I think you give them a bit more. We just give them, like, that wasn't 10%.
I do 60% on every bill.
Pays £1.60 for
that's the end of the business card. No, I think 10%, and if they've been exceptional, you stick a bit more on as well. It can be 20%, can't it? 25%.
Because I've worked in hospitality, I go 20 as a norm.
Yeah. You're putting a
20's normal.
60% tip down. You are trying to get laid too hard, aren't you? What does Joe Rogan do? He just like leaves $1,000 and is like, that's what I want to get this to. I want to be tipping $1,000.
20% sound.
Just going
30 is like exceptional service. I tip like 30 and like a Michelin star, maybe.
What?
In a Michelin star restaurant, you tip more.
Yeah, so the more you've spent, the more you tip. That's literally what I've just said.
No, but it all relates. 20 standard for me.
Yeah, no,
20 is they've done their job and haven't fucked it up.
Yeah.
Less is like they fucked it up. More is like, what?
Not everyone.
The way you brought me that salmon.
No, people don't have to feel guilty. If you're not a 20% tipper, he's fucking minted. It's easy when you're fucking, if you're doing all right, 20% is generous, isn't it? If you're on minimum wage, you're tipping 10%. That's fine, isn't it? No one's like, you tight twat.
You tip
10%.
Any tips?
10% sound, innit?
Yeah, of course it is.
Right, okay, cool.
But
20%'s right. Yeah, that's generous.
As someone who's worked in hospitality and know how hard they work, 20% just feels right to me. That's all.
I was 20% when I worked in bars and had no money.
I'm a holiday for 2 in Cancun. That's me. I just leave it. I'm just like there.
That is
Get
lovely.
the tickets already. Yeah, I'm a Hyundai. There's the keys. Guess what? It's already taxed. Because the fries were very fresh. There you go. What about insurance? Fuck's sake.
Exceptional service deserves exceptional tipping. That's what I say.
Well, new merch is available. That's a row. Exceptional service. What's an exceptional tip? 60%. I think you'd honestly look like a stalker if you tried to tip.
No, 30 is like, that was great. 20 is normal. 10 is you fucked up, bitch.
So what? 10% if you fucked up?
Yeah.
No tip is if you fucked up.
No, if you've badly fucked up.
All right. So she's not giving you tingle.
If they got a couple of things wrong, but they sorted it, then you cut it down a little bit because it's for service. But if like they throw your fucking dinner at you, they're not getting a tip for that.
Fucking hell. Get Rachel from Countdown every time he goes for a fucking meal. Well, we're at 16. What we say now, Adam, we're down to 12, and I'll have 2 vowels and a consonant. What are you on about?
I agree.
Have you seen Countdown?
What?
To get no tip, you have to have been like rude.
Yeah. You have to have spat at me mother.
If you're racist, you're not
oh, that takes some research, doesn't it? I should have known this was. I should have known this was going to be a 0% tip when we went to the crematorium. Fucking hell.
Yes, no tip. You've done something wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
But 10%, you can do.
He's saying 10% you've done something wrong, but here you are.
Yeah.
Old fucking old Papa Rose in.
If you're tired, then you're like, oh, yeah. If they drop something, you're not going to not tip them. But if like they threw something at you,
yes. If a waitress punches my head in,
yeah. I'm just telling you, love, you're down to 4%. Luckily, you only knocked out 2 teeth. Otherwise, you'd be down to 2%. But I always tip. I mean, I will be charging you for grievous bodily harm, but I'll still fucking tip.
Grievous. Jimmy Grievous.
Jimmy Greaves. Said it wrong.
Tipping is important.
I love not tipping. I love not tipping.
Do you?
Yeah, if they're fucking knobheads, they're not getting tipped. Fuck off.
Yeah, if they're knobheads.
No, if they're rude, if they're shit at the job, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. I'm not tipping. I don't just tip.
What constitutes bad at the job?
Being
Imagine
slow.
I'm a waiter.
Getting the order wrong, being slow.
Like what type of slow?
Here you're right.
I'll give him loads of money.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Loads of money.
Just being shit. Being a bit off. Being a bit slow. I hate when you're trying to catch people's attention.
If you ever click at a waitress or a waiter in my presence, I will end the podcast.
Yeah.
If you ever go...
Like Paolo Di Canio.
I will bitch slap you.
Would you?
Yeah.
Just counting out his percentage tip. Now I'm going to have 70% tip now just to make up for you. Clicking.
You can't click at a member of hospitality staff.
No, you also can't tip a bartender below 50p.
No, you can't.
Looking like a nan give. If you give me a 5p coin, it's going back in your face.
You really wanted to work at St. Teresa's Social Club in 1998, where I got tipped 10 pence.
Inflation.
And your own was, I think, 10 pence.
Inflation.
So by the time me and Carl started going out...
No, it was just old men. They literally give you
12p.
It was a quid.
Take your own in a pub was 20p.
Oh, in a pub, yeah.
Or 50p, depending on the size of the round. In town, it was a quid.
It's a quid, yeah.
You say take your own, I'm taking a quid. If it's a big round, I'm taking 12.
It's 20 quid and above. It's like it works on it's like gears in your car, isn't it? 20 miles an hour, £2. And if I made the cocktail and it's good, it might not be a quid.
If I did a big round of cocktails, I would often just add a fiver on. Be like, I've earned that.
Yeah, I'd steal as well. Yeah. That was good as well. That was a great tipping when I was like, listen, I tell you what, you've paid, you've got your beer, these are cunts. I don't really like it here. I'm just going to put all this money in my pocket. That was great. They were the great kind
Allegedly.
of tip. No, like...
But if you give me a 5p coin, you're getting it in the face with it.
I just flick it off the... Oh, sorry, that was trash. Take it with you. The bin's over there, cunt.
That was trash.
Next.
Yeah.
That's rude. Giving someone... Oh, you can keep that.
Yeah, coppers...
Keep the change. It's 10p. Coppers, you shout that in this bar again, I will kick you.
Copper... Well, keep the change is a bit less offensive if it's...
Yeah, no, because they're trying to whack Billy Big Bollocks when they know it's 4p.
No, shout and keep the change if it's less than 50p should be punishable by death.
Shouting.
You know, as they're walking away going, keep the change, lad.
Oh, I thought you meant like, keep the change!
No,
yeah,
like,
that's frowned upon.
To the bar that you've let the bartender keep the change and it's less than 50p. You should go to prison for at least 3 years. And I think arguably death row.
You gavel? Oh shit, that one's got a bounce on it.
Taping down.
Oh, loud!
I haven't taped it down yet.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I think you
changed.
can't leave coppers on a tip tray.
I'd lose my job.
Do you know what? That
leave
looks,
any copper on a tip tray if he fucking tries to speak to me.
There'd be coppers coming through the door, mate.
Wow. Excuse me, sir. You've tipped so big. There's now a police investigation.
When I needed me gun, you made me throw my gun away.
Could you just sit there clicking it like a mad spaz?
Can't say that.
Surely not.
What?
Can't say that.
Can't say that.